The latest. Thank you for your love and support. I appreciate you all. What a very good news coming from Mali and Senegal. All in all, we know they have been suffering when it comes to important things through the sea because these nations are landlocked nations. So for that matter, ever since they decided to kick out those puppets and reclaim the land to make sure that we fight for our total liberation. You know the backbelly ones, as Nigerians will refer to them, rose against this move. But finally, there's good news. According to report, Mali, AES, and Senegal, they are going to start a project in April, which is going to give them access to the sea. Some are saying it's because of the river of Bamako or Mali that is giving them the access. But whatsoever that the reason might be, we are only excited because finally, our brothers and sisters in Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso will finally have access to the sea. Because important things through the air isn't easy. The sea is always cheaper. And this is amazing that finally we are having our brothers trying to collaborate with each other in order to give us a better result. As Africans, this is a good day for us. This is good news because we want to see ourselves as one people. We shouldn't be restricting ourselves, pleasing the oppressor, because whatever that we do to ourselves is benefiting somebody. Now that ECOWAS decided to close and make sure that Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso never have access to the sea, it is one person that we claim in our unions we are fighting against that is benefiting the West, and no other person. Africans are excited. We're all celebrating this good news because finally we are seeing a way forward. And we need to trade more with ourselves. We need to open up things with ourselves. We need to continue to unite and move closer to ourselves rather than allowing other people.
At the end of these proceedings, the Council of Ministers adopted several structuring decisions marking a new step in the implementation of the organization's strategic priorities. Regarding navigation on the Senegal River, a founding pillar of the OIMV, the Council authorized the initiation of the first phase of the project and mandated SOGENAV to start the work. The Council also requested the organization in April 2026 of a high-level groundbreaking ceremony for the navigation works on the Senegal River. The Council invited the Member States to expedite the finalization of their financial commitments and to engage the High Commission in conjunction with SOGENAV to explore complementary financing mechanisms for the subsequent phases.
We can close the sea towards the African, but we can never close the same things towards the same person who is oppressing us. Why is it that Africans will continue to please other people and displease ourselves? We must understand that there is no other person that can cause a change in Africa if we ourselves do not cause that change. If we ourselves do not cause that change, it will never happen. We must unite, and the unity is not going to be in speech. And that is why always we are criticizing African Union. Now we see leaders moving to each other, like we saw Ghana and Zambia. This is not what we are looking for. We are looking for a situation whereby African Union will make it a point that all borders be closed down, that we now open up the trade, and we trade among ourselves. We need to offer ourselves what we do not have. Like the Ghanaian president said, if Zambia is having something, why do we leave what is in Zambia to be importing something from China? So why will Ghana have something and Zambia will leave Ghana and be importing it from another place? It doesn't help us. So instead of us to be moving towards the direction of other people, we ourselves can make it happen. But we should not leave it onto only countries. Like they said, we need to fight out of that system that is crippling us. We need to set ourselves free. Like the Zambia president said, we need to be free. The people sat there and demarcated something, and without even involving us. And then they said this is how it is, and we are still allowing that to happen. This closing of the sea towards our brothers and sisters in Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso is a decision that was taken to please somebody. So how do we Africans fight for our liberation if we continue to be doing this to our own selves? We need to open up. Everything in Africa belongs to everybody. It doesn't mean that if you are a country that is by the sea is only for you. As long as the sea is found on the continent, it belongs to everybody, and everybody should have access to it. Like one time Museveni said that everything here belongs to everybody. It doesn't mean because it is in your country, it is for you alone. It belongs to everybody. So nobody should be restricted from having access to the sea simply because the person decided to move out of oppression. And now the same people that you were doing this to please them are back in Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso begging them. We are seeing EU, we are seeing World Bank, we are seeing IMF, we are seeing the United States of America, the same people that are championing democracy. And democracy is a system that is working to please other people. Like Julius Maada Bio said, that democracy, even the people who are preachers of democracy are not practicing it. We are seeing them going away or outside of the system that they are preaching, forcing people to accept. Yet at the end of the day, he said, they still hold on to democracy. How do you hold on to a system that was given to you by somebody, and now the person that brought you that system is doing away with it, and you are not fighting to leave it? You are still fighting to hold on to it, because we know under that system, Africans are made poor. We are suffering because of the system called democracy. And for how long must we continue to be doing this to ourselves, all in the name of pleasing somebody? The time is now, and we alone are the only people that can fight for the total liberation of the African. Enough is enough. We must start loving ourselves. The self-love is what we are lacking in us. We need to start loving ourselves instead of giving our love to other people. We see how we worship people as Africans, those who are outside of our skin type. Why can't we show that love to ourselves? We are the only ones that can set ourselves free. And we can only do that when we start to see ourselves as one people and we start to love ourselves. Seeing ourselves as one without love wouldn't help us. We are the only ones that can set ourselves free. United we stand, divided we fall. And united we keep standing forever and ever. The greatest enemy of the African is mental slavery. So let's decolonize ourselves from mental slavery. Let's keep sharing to educate our brothers and sisters. Together we make Africa great for ourselves and the next generations that are going to come. So that's the latest around the world in Africa, West Africa, in Mali.